Hi everybody, coming to you with 4 new Deadstocks that we have launching in the shop this week. So now that we have opened and people can find us online, we have started getting a lot of random phone calls with people having fabric that they want to get rid of. And one of those phone calls resulted in these 4 Deadstocks. So it was a designer wool importer that specialized in a designer Italian wool, and they were moving offices and they had some things in their back room that they were just going to throw out. And we managed to snag a few of them in very limited quantities. Like, I don't think we have more than maybe 10 or 15 yards of any of these. So if any strike your fancy, when they're gone, they're gone. What we love about these suitings, which I would say are they're a suiting. They're not heavy enough to be a coating, but they're not as lightweight as, say, like a worsted weight wool suiting, those really fine suitings. These are all kind of more in the tweed family. So they've got some surface texture. They've got a bit of a textured hand, which is actually good for home tailoring because it's very difficult to interface those really smooth worsted weight suitings at home. This will sink in and will melt really nicely with your fusible. So it's a great product for home. And we're calling this our kind of Grandpa Blazer collection because they're in these earthier, more muted colors. I'm wearing one of my favorite Grandpa Blazers right now. This is actually our Toseka Blazer. And all 4 of these would be perfect for Toseka. So we have this beautiful kind of like, I don't know, tan check, very classic check. Really beautiful drape. Surprisingly soft, like you wouldn't think it's as soft as it is. This one, which might be my favorite, it's a larger scale check. And again, these earthier tones, kind of brown, taupey. Really lovely drape. I think this would make such a classic timeless blazer. Never, ever, ever is this gonna go out of style. We've got this one, which is more of it's a tweed. It's a large scale tweed, brown and black, super classic. Again, really nice drape. So we suggest these for making blazers, so you could either use our Toseka, or if you wanted something a little bit simpler, there's the Heather blazer from Friday Pattern Company. So that would also be a good option. And then finally we have this navy blue stripe. So it's also tweed, but it's got this really beautiful stripe pattern woven into it. And while we suggest this for blazers, you could do a beautiful pair of trousers. You could probably do something like a cape or a lightweight jacket, like coat, but just keep in mind, it isn't quite as heavy as like a coating. So if you want something like super structured and warm, this isn't that. This would be more of a transitional kind of heading into spring, fall kind of weight wool. So that's it for our 4 Deadstocks today. Like I said, very limited quantities. So if you want them, now is the time to get them.